next guest is a 16-time Grammy winner, gospel singer, songwriter, choir director, and author. Woo. Please welcome the one and only Kirk Franklin! So good to see you. Looking good. Hi, honey. How are you? Come on, we gotta start this interview. He came to play.
Good to see you, my brother. So good to see you.
What's going on?
That you are
so
here.
good to see
Y'all looking
you.
good.
Thank you. We're so happy you're here.
Yeah, you know, you got to know that you were my 20-year-old crush.
Ooh. Yeah, 20 years ago, huh?
Shut up, Lonnie.
We didn't ask all, but you were. I was like, oh, she's so pretty.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot coming from you.
Still beautiful.
I
baby.
appreciate that.
And she's beautiful
that.
inside and out as well.
Thank you. So if you know anyone, I'm single. Okay,
Really?
Let's get down to business. Yes.
Okay, well, now all of my friends are vertically challenged like me, so I need to know.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
like, I don't have a lot of tall brothers because I don't hang with people that
Are they rich, though? That's all we care about.
We don't care just about that. Don't listen to her. Kirk,
I love it.
I have to say, recently you posted on Instagram a really heartfelt message about the heaviness of the world right now. I want to know, for someone like you, how do you handle it?
It's difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's very important for people to know that just because you profess to have faith,
Right.
it doesn't mean that the faith makes you life-proof all the time. It doesn't make your heart where it's not susceptible to the pains that you see people go through. Yeah. I mean, you know, you even look at my guy, like Jesus, he wept when he saw people hurting, and that's why I don't understand when people can call themselves people of faith and they don't care for the least of those.
My goodness.
You know, it's so problematic when everything becomes so politicized, and those that are sometimes leading the narratives are sometimes people that profess faith, because when the least of those are the least of ours are struggling and hurting for whatever socioeconomic issues and reasons, it's very challenging for me.
It is.
Yes.
Wow, that's good to hear from someone like you who feels that. That's
Oh,
awesome.
no doubt.
Yeah.
And I feel it deeply, too.
Yeah.
Like, I love people. And I care very much about people, all people. Like, I mean, how can you see humanity hurting and not want to try to be engaged in some type of, just not giving money, but also giving your voice
That's true.
to a lot of the issues that plague all of us. Because when one hurts, we all hurt.
Right.
That's true.
That's true.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You just won a Soul Train Award, and now you're up for a Grammy with Little Baby.
No, not little.
Lil.
Lil Baby. Both of y'all Lil. It's called We Win. Congratulations on your nomination.
Thank you. You're so sweet.
What I like about you, Kirk, is that you work with everybody, and a lot of people give you flack for working with secular artists. Why do you do that?
Well, it's not something that I set out to do. Like, it's not like a team meeting that we have. It was like, okay, we're just gonna go for, we're just gonna go for everybody that ain't Christian, or everybody outside the genre. I don't know what it is. It's been my entire career where people outside of my community have wanted to work and collaborate with me. And sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It's because I still try to see if there's what is the end mission? What is the end message? And so if it's not something that can be part of this overall narrative of who I'm trying to be or what the message is, then, sometimes I humbly bow out and say, you know what, that's
Do
not
they
for
use
me.
cuss words when you're working with
that's
them?
a good
All the
question.
time.
In the studio?
All the time.
For real?
Well, you know what? Earlier this year, I used some cuss words.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna get to that.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to that.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's also called being human. Kirk, I have to ask you. It's called being a parent too. You and your wife are about to be empty nesters.
We are empty
You've been
nesters.
married 25 years. I need to know, what is the secret to keeping it going and thriving and.
Listen, well, first of all, what I did is I made a decision. And again, you just kind of move in with that wave because, sometimes, and I'm quite sure that all you guys have felt this, how many times have you felt in your life that there were decisions that maybe that you had trepidation about, but you could feel something in the middle of your back pushing you? And right.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I remember being a 25-year-old little horny little boy with a lot of success and a lot of girlfriends and making a lot of mistakes. And getting married was scary because I didn't want to let go of what was false love.
Right.
Because not having a mama, not having a daddy, relationships and the physical relationships with women was something that I falsely found to be this wrong narrative of love.
Yeah.
But Tammy was so loving, so kind, and so gracious, and I could feel in my back
Somebody pushing you.
somebody pushing, and it wasn't because she was, it wasn't like she needed me. It was because I needed her.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Well, we're talking about family. We all saw on IG what happened between you and your son. How are the two of you right now?
Oh man, it's for years. Well, that was just a revelation of what's been going on for years. We've been in a very painful place for years. But I will say this: even though my son chose to try to expose me publicly as a father, I will never expose him publicly as a son.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I have no dialogue about it.
Have you talked to him?
No. It is. Once again, you would have never known our family issues if he hadn't chosen to do it. And so I still continue to keep it that place because who in the world, as hard as parenting is, should ever have to talk about their parenting publicly?
Yeah.
But do you think he was trying to reach out to you?
Oh,
That's
no.
why he did it?
No.
He just did it to embarrass you.
Because he chose to reveal my mistakes publicly as a father, I will not reveal
His mistakes.
his life publicly as a son.
Yeah.
I'm still a father, and I'm still called to still cover and protect his life and not reveal.
And families are
flaws in my son.
complicated, but I think we've all had a situation with a family member that's really tough.
And it's not complex. This one is clear. I just choose to. I still have the responsibility to cover and not reveal the life of my son.
And you have other kids too, so you have to have that responsibility as well.
Yes. We have four. I have 4 beautiful children. I have 2 sons and I have 2 daughters, and I love all my children. And I'm that kind of daddy too. Like I'm the daddy that'll love, and I'm the daddy that'll break your neck.
Yeah.
I could tell. I was like, ooh, I got scared.
Let me just say this. I think being a parent, sometimes you're not always going to be liked by your children.
Amen.
And that's being parenting. I
And
feel
we're not
like
called to
nowadays-
be liked. We're not called to be liked. We're called to love.
Exactly.
And loving somebody, they won't always like how you love.
Exactly.
But I think people
He's
put a
gonna
lot
regret
of
that.
pressure because you are a Christian artist, and they expected, I guess, everything to be perfect. And so that's the beauty of seeing what happened.
They found out I'm not.
Yeah.
You found out
I'm not.
You have a new movie coming out for Lifetime called Kirk Franklin's A Gospel Christmas.
Yeah.
How is that? Give us some scoop
I'm
on
so
it.
excited about this. My first time executive producing a TV movie. I'm so excited about that. I've always wanted to be able to be more engaged in visuals for my genre. I think that that gospel music is a powerful space that a lot of people don't get a chance to see the depth of the talent of the people in the genre. So my prayer is that if God is kind enough that I can be able to do more of these visual moments to be able to showcase how dope gospel music is. And so I was able to EP this project. Thank you to Lifetime for giving me this incredible opportunity. And I was able to also reimagine some Kirk Franklin songs from my old gospel album.
That's great.
It's gonna be so
That's
good.
great.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
we have a
So
clip
cool.
that we want to check out. Kirk Franklin's A Gospel Christmas. Take a look.
Don't you think I want to be there for the church? Save my job.
Libby.
That's what they want, right? A singing pastor. I don't sing.
Yes, you do.
I cannot be all in like you. I'm not wired that way.
Yes, you are. What do you say to the congregation every Sunday? Let your faith be bigger than your fears.
Not now, Ashley.
Absolutely now, Livy.
Nice.
It's gonna be so good. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Thank you for
being
letting me
so
come.
transparent. I love you, brother.
I love y'all too. Thank you.
Kirk Franklin's
Thank you.
A Gospel Christmas premieres Saturday, December the 4th at 8 p.m., 7 Central on Lifetime.